Good afternoon, basketball fans. Carl Stumo here with my
Lovely assistant.
assistant, Dan Altenburn, and we are in the Moorhead Gymnasium for basketball action this afternoon between the 1 and 5 Moorhead Spuds hosting the 7 and 7 Shanley Deacons. Should be a good game today, Dan. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Spuds will follow up their victory over Red River the other evening. They played pretty well, and then Shanley is obviously a balanced attack here. 7 and 7 this year.
That's right. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in on Spud TV. It is, what would we call it, Carl? Would we call it a chilly afternoon? We're looking at, what are we looking at? We're looking at 9 below, 32 below wind chill, so I can understand if everybody decided to stay home and watch the broadcast. You know, one of the things that make me nervous playing North Dakota schools, you know, they've got 14 games under their belt, Carl, and we're sitting at 6. You know, does that play into the season at this point, or is everybody pretty fluid? That's always one of the questions I ask.
I think it has to play to the advantage of the Deacons to have 14 games under their belt. It's clear that Coach Matt Ellingson's team has ramped up momentum here. They got their first win this week, and as we mentioned in our last call, Dan, it's clear that the Spuds are coming together on both offense and defense. But I think having 14 games against a strong EDC conference is really an advantage for the Shanley Deacons, and they've just got more time in the gym. So we are going to pause here for the national anthem. Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Moorhead Senior High School for high school boys basketball. The Deacons of Shanley High School and our Spuds of Moorhead Senior High School. Once again, a special thanks to Sanford for their orthopedic and sports medicine coverage of all our home Spud athletic contests this winter season. Just a reminder to please use your face masks when appropriate within the gymnasium and the commons area. If at this time, ladies and gentlemen, you'll please rise and direct your attention toward the west wall of the Spud Gymnasium as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. All right, I'm going to help announce the starters for Shanley this afternoon. Just announce them as they come here. Number 14, Emmett Kenny, plays a guard. He's a senior, 6'3" senior from Shanley. Next up is Braden DeKaiser. He is a senior, 6'3" guard. Next, Jack Pollard, 6'3" guard. He is a junior. And number 25, Tyler Kraft. He's a 6'3" junior as well, and he plays a guard. And Connor Kraft, a 10th grader, 6'6" forward, good size at 6'6". The Deacons are coached by Tony Paper, assisted by Luke Rusted, Jake Paper, and Stefan Weber. Next up, we'll have the Spuds. Matt Ellingson tonight will start his lineup. He's got one change, I think, tonight. Starts at a guard, senior number 4, Blake Walthall. And starting at the opposite guard tonight, number 10, Makai Elmore. He is also a junior. Also at a guard tonight, number 24, senior Brady Walthall. Playing forward tonight as well, number 3, Trey Feeney. He is a senior. And starting at the post tonight is Mr. Riley Swenson, number 44. He is also a senior wearing number 44 post player. So Coach Matt Ellingson will start his mixed up, some new starting lineup tonight, just a few changes, and we'll see how it fares again tonight against the Shanley Deacons. Well, Shanley's got some post size, Dan. I think we're used to that now after that Fergus game.
We definitely are. We're not dealing quite with, what would I call it, the mass that was down on the blocks. But we're going to have some battles down there this evening, and for me, that's the exciting part of the game, to see some guys post up. They're battling for position underneath the basket.
Yep, number 23, Connor Kraft, the 10th grader, a good-sized guy.
It's kind of like when you look at the lines of an offense-defense football team and they're just battling in there. Maybe that's a similarity that I enjoy. I'm not sure.
Here we go. Tip goes to Moorhead. Trey Feeney gets up and kicks it into the backcourt. Makai Elmore over the timeline, and the Spuds will set up their motion offense. Backdoor cut to Makai Elmore, and then we kick it out for a corner 3 by Blake Walthall. No good. Rebound Trey Feeney. Trey strong left-hand layup. I think he had it partially blocked there. Shanley sets it up. Pollard on the baseline looking for a dump into the paint. Couldn't find it, but the Shanley begins their scoring.
That's a great move right there by the Deacons, just going in and attacking the ball.
Yep, absolutely. Shanley gets the turnover. Pollard from the wing is good for 2. Excuse me, good for 3.
Shanley's come to play.
Yep. Elmore brings it over the timeline, kicks it over to Brady Walthall, and out to Blake for also a 3. Just a bit long, but Riley Swenson goes for the rebound, misses it, kicks it out of bounds, and the ball will go over to Shanley.
No, I honestly think he wanted that to bounce off the other player.
Yeah, I
at
think
that
you're
point,
right.
Carl.
I think you're right. All right, Brady playing a little defense, man-to-man. Kraft at the top, picked off by Blake Walthall, and the Spuds will take it over. Trey Feeney brings it up over the timeline, kicks it out to Riley Swenson. He thought about a 3, but passed it up back over to Makai Elmore. Baseline 3-point shot from Trey Feeney, and it was off the mark. Rebound by the Deacons, but then Moorhead picks it up right away over again, and Riley Swenson can't find the mark on a little bunny.
Starting off the game like a Foreigner song. What is that, Carl? I think it's Cold as Ice.
Cold as Ice. Hey, that's good, Dan.
I think it just rolled right off right there.
Off the Paradise album, I think.
Didn't go that far, but good call. 3 by the Deacons. Picked up by Big Diesel from Moorhead High. You mentioned a lot last game, the Walthalls and Feeney with their hands. It's incredible. We saw a lot of that up in Grand Forks the other night, too.
That's true. Riley always impresses me, too, with his basketball IQ. He has the ability to be in the right place at the right time. Spuds get the rebound off the missed Shanley shot, and they bring it over the line. And the 3-point shot attempt by Brady Walthall, but it was off to the left. And I think right now the shooting for both teams is about as cold as it is outside, so they're going to need to warm up a bit here. 5-0.
Shake off the ice crystals.
That's right.
Maybe that's what we got to work on.
5-0 on the Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard with 15:36 remaining in the first half. Tyler Kraft brings it up for the Deacons. Kicks it over to Connor. And they're looking for a seam here. Drive down the baseline. Kick out to Pollard. And then up to number 14, Emmett Kenny, and he misses. Dan, I think Emmett Kenny he has been the kicker for the Shanley Deacons this fall. Incredibly talented football player and kicker, and I think he's off to Stanford next year.
That's
on
incredible.
A full scholarship.
We'd love to see the local athletes go up to that level.
Yeah, good for him. That's an amazing opportunity to study at world-class institution, so good for Emmett. Spuds, again, working around the perimeter, looking for a seam in for the Spuds now. David Lindell running the point. And the Spuds pull it out. Belinda Alamati also in for the Spuds.
I like what the coach of Moorhead did there. He put in some reserves right away to get kind of people mixed up and get them warmed up right away.
Get everybody warmed up. Shot, free throw line extended there from Brady
broke
for 2.
the ice on the basket there.
Yep, all right. It is 5-2 Shanley Deacons over the Moorhead Spuds at this point. Shanley looking for a shot, drive down the lane. Number 15, Braden DeKaiser, too long. Rebound, Jack Pollard. Now the baseline again, shot. DeKaiser for 3, and that is good. Shanley up 8-2 over the Spuds.
DeKaiser's aggressive. You get him going, Moorhead's going to have a battle on their hands.
Spuds looking for a shot. David Lindell at the top, drives down into the lane. Finds Trey Feeney on the wing. Back out to the top of the key with Brady Walthall. Brady free throw line extended. 2-point basket is good. That calls a timeout by the Shanley Deacons. They want to talk about that. They're up 8-4 with 13:44 remaining on the Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard. Just kind of getting into it here, Dan. I think both teams are trying to understand how they're going to be defended and where they're going to find their offense. It just seems like that high-low game that both teams play is always one of the ways that we start to feel things out here.
Yeah, it seems like the Deacons right now, from what I've seen from the drives that they're doing, they're kind of stopping short of the backboard and doing these little floaters. And I think as the game progresses, they're going to feel a little bit more confident and go right at the basket. And then we'll start to see how we handle that. Fouling, taking them to the line. It'll be interesting with Moorhead, how Moorhead reacts. It
seems Moorhead is generally looking for that high post pick where they're trying to loosen one of the Walthalls or perhaps Trey to get a shot, a three-point shot from the wing or from the baseline.
That's right.
And then have their bigs really crash the boards for the follow-up two-point basket. So that's been basically their MO this year. In for the Spuds here after the break, number 40, Adam Jenkins, sophomore post player, 6'6". Shanley has a good contingency in the Moorhead gym tonight following their team. That's great. Shanley brings it in. DeKaiser, jump stop high on the offensive side and passes it out to Jack Pollard, sorry.
We'll screw that up a couple more times.
I'm sure.
Apologies to the Pollard family.
Emmett Kenny looking to get it over to Jack, couldn't quite find the line, and Spuds have got good hands in the passing lanes. Kenny takes it out. Tyler Kraft using the pick off the high post. Deacons looking for their opportunity, swing it around the perimeter. And Brady Walthall, good breakup and playing man-to-man defense there, and he drives down the lane, driving two-point basket.
That's a good play by Brady. Yep. Had an opportunity to just steal the ball there, take advantage of the situation.
Yep, Brady's got a good ability to hang in the air, find the shot, and I was a little surprised we didn't have a foul there. Oh. Belinda Almonte playing good man-to-man defense, gets a hand in the passing lane, the steal, and the two-point basket. And we have a tie game here, 12:34 left in the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. Moorhead 8 and the Shanley Deacons 8. Shanley at the top to Kaiser, drives down the lane, and nice smooth left-hand layup there. Moorhead Spuds couldn't stop that one. Belinda Almonte sets it up on the offensive half of the court, kicks it up to Adam Jenkins, who's looking for a teammate down below, but he throws it out to the wing.
There you go, and that's when he starts to hit the sunshine and the rainbows there,
Sunshine
Carl.
and rainbows, that was yours.
The peekaboo threes, those Walthalls are just notorious for.
Yep, nice smooth release and three-point basket by Brady. Jack Pollard on the on the offensive side for Shanley. Tyler Kraft with the miss, and David Lindell picks up the loose ball and sets up the Moorhead offense. Driving down the lane, kicks it out to Belinda Almonte for the three, just a little short. Adam Jenkins with a good rebound and looking for Belinda on the backdoor cut, and just couldn't see it, turned it over. Now the Deacons are Moving up the court, Jack Pollard goes up for a layup, but that is defended nicely by Trey. And then finally a three-point basket by Connor Kraft is no good, does not go in. And the Spuds turn it over. Brady is feeling his shot, but that one was just to the right.
Got fresh legs coming in from Moorhead. Trying to keep everybody high energy at this point. The defense is pretty aggressive on both sides. Elmore coming off a great game up in Grand Forks on Thursday.
Yeah, Mackay really had a great game, both offensive and defensively. All right, Shanley looking the baseline, and Trey Feeney gets called for a blocking foul. That is the first team foul for the Spuds, so pretty clean game so far.
Just check the weather, Carl. We're still looking at 8 below. Just want you to know.
It feels every bit of 8 below.
Yeah.
All right, Shanley with 2-point basket, Braden to Kaiser. Those mid-range jumpers, if you can get those heated up, I think that's one of the lost arts in high school basketball right now, is the 10 to 12-footer extended. Adam Jenkins working the baseline for the Spuds. Really nice turnaround right-hand jumper, was good for 2. Spuds up 13-12.
He wanted that basket. He was eyeing that hoop like a barracuda saw me one time when I was snorkeling. Didn't care for the glance that fish was giving me.
We can call Adam the Barracuda.
That might be his new nickname.
All right, 2-point basket there by Connor Kraft. Good player, Connor Kraft. We're going to have to, but the Spuds will need to face him up on man-to-man defense to slow that scoring down. Brady Walthall trying to find the seam there. David Lindell brings it out to the midcourt line. Cutters in the back door, and Trey Feeney throws it away. The Deacons will turn it over on the offensive side. 3-point basket attempt by Tyler Kraft is no good, but the Deacons do gather it in for the rebound. Another 3-point basket attempt there. Can't quite see the number.
The Kaiser doing it again.
Braden de Kaiser. He has
smooth shot from number 15.
Yep, he's got 8 points on the night.
I think he's averaging 15 points per game, Carl, if I saw the stats correctly.
Okay.
He's halfway there. Well, I think if the math was correct, he's more than halfway there.
Backdoor
great
cut
drive
by Mackay.
Elmore.
Yeah, really nice play there.
Play.
Moorhead needs to do more of that to mix up their offense. Spuds looking for a shot out the top. Or excuse me,
Deacons are deep on that one. Almost went. It was close. Little help from the backboard, but it almost went in there.
Trey Feeney with the rebound off to David
Spuds.
Lindell, and it does actually kick off of his leg. The ref was right on top of that one. Alamati in for the Spuds. And
good
also
defense by
Matthew
Lindell coming out there. That's a good little round he had.
Number 13, Matthew Holstein in for the Shanley Deacons. Tyler Kraft brings it up for Shanley. Swings it down to Emmett Kenny for the baseline. And good passing there. Just lost the handle by Shanley and
good
turn
movement.
it over to Moorhead. Yep. 8:53 here, about halfway through the first half. Shanley up 17-15 over the Moorhead Spuds. Kai Elmore running point for Moorhead, kicks it over to Blake Walthall and down to Trey Feeney in the post. And Trey has a really nice turnaround jumper there for 2. 17-17, we're all tied up. Tyler Kraft to DeKaiser, back up to Kraft again. Kai Elmore playing man-to-man defense there, and the Spuds are trying to get their hands in the passing lane. Belinda Alamati with the steal, and he fires it up to, that's Blake Walthall for a 3-point try, just a little long, and the Deacons gather it in.
Yeah, we often are shooting the 3-pointers so quickly, we're not giving our guys time to get under the hoop.
Yep, that's true. That is number 13, Matthew Holstein with the score. Moorhead up on offense. Driving down the lane, kick it over to Belinda Alamati with a 3-point basket, no good. Shanley in the rebound. Again, the Spuds doing a nice job of trying to fill the passing lanes there and turn it over. Riley Swenson and Brady Walthall in for the Spuds. Deacons bringing in from out of bounds, and a three-point basket attempt by Tyler Kraft, no good. Out of bounds, though, after the Spuds
Must have been a little bit of butter on that ball. It just slipped right out of his hands off of Trey's knee. So that's a butter ball.
Butter
That's
ball.
what we call it there, Carl.
Deacons looking for a shot. Number 14 in the lane, Emmett Kenny with a basket. And the Spuds will bring it up on the offensive side. Good rotation around the perimeter here. Spuds need to stay active to find their shots. Baseline three-point attempt by Trey Feeney is good. The lefty strikes.
Yeah, I was noticing on the last drive, he wanted to make an impact, and that's when he did that last jumper. So he's picking up his momentum.
Got a one-point game here. Shanley up 21-20 over the Moorhead Spuds. Kraft at the top. Spuds playing good defense. Holstein looking for an option. Jack Pollard now. Two-point shot by number 25, Tyler Kraft, is no good. And Trey Feeney brings it up for the Spuds. Riley Swenson was thinking about a deep three for a
Diesel
second.
was going to go deep on that one.
Yeah, he was feeling
Thought
it.
better of it. Wanted it.
Brady Walthall looking for a shot again, a 10-footer, just off to the right. Shanley pulls it in. Jack Pollard with the rebound. Dan, you and I have been watching Jack play for years for Shanley. He was on our.
He's always impressed.
Yep. He's been on our son's shared travel basketball team, and just always been a great athlete and competitive kid. Spuds setting it up on their half of the offensive side. Trey has the ball at the wing, kicks it over to Belind. Belind's driving down the paint. Right-hand two-point basket attempt, in and out, no good. Tyler Kraft brings it over the timeline. Down to Jack Pollard on the far side. Deacons moving the ball well here, but the Spuds are indeed trying to play good man-to-man defense, but Jack Pollard is breaking down the paint, and he finds a two-point basket.
That was great motion by the Deacons there. They just had to work the ball around. When Pollard came through the lane, Spuds weren't expecting that to be there.
That was a good backdoor cut down the paint. 23-20, Deacons over the Spuds. Spuds on the offensive side. Trey over to Blake Walthall. Pollard on defense. Down into the paint. Riley Swenson again out to Trey Feeney. Three-point basket, no good. Deacons on the offensive side of the court. Braden DeKaiser out to Kraft. Three-point basket, no good. Rebound, Brady Walthall.
I think both teams are shooting pretty evenly right now. They're probably at about 40%. You know, we aren't seeing them knock them down like both these teams we know they have the ability to do.
Right. And in line, a miss there by Belinda Almaty. Defense. Shanley defense gets the rebound. And we're back on offense now. Emmett Kenny looking for a shot, kicks it down to Tyler Kraft. And out to Holstein, and a good backdoor cut. And hey, great backside defense there by Blake Walthall. Good hands. All right, in for the Spuds, a host of players: Makai Elmore, David Lindell, and Adam Jenkins.
That was Almaty putting down a little bit of authority on that last play.
Oh, was it Blind? I missed it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it
Okay.
was.
Thanks.
I think he's going into law enforcement with that type of play.
Thou shalt not. Good hands there by David Lindell. Kicks it out. Ball will stay with Shanley.
There will be no easy plays on either side of the court here today. You can see that.
Sometimes Saturday games can be a little bit kind of slow to warm up. I don't know what it is about playing Saturday afternoon, but
Notice that.
Sometimes the energy level takes a while to get into these guys.
So let's put this on delay for about half an hour. Let these kids catch up with their bodies a little.
All right, about 4 minutes left in the first half. Deacons up 23-20. Belinda Almaty with a jumper, no good. And out of bounds, Shanley Deacons will take possession. Emmett Kenny brings it up, and David Liddell playing good man-to-man defense. Dylan Erholtz looking for a teammate, and Emmett Kenny takes a good driving layup down the lane. No good. Lindell in transition back. Mackay Elmore thinking about a three, but he kicks it all the way over to Blend Almaty. Spuds looking for an opportunity here. Mackay Elmore looking to dump it down, I think, into Jenkins, but it just wasn't there. Now Blend is doing the same thing. Here comes Mackay, nice spinning jumper in the lane. Good hands, 2-point basket from Mackay Elmore.
Continues where he left off.
Yeah, he had a great game against Red River. And the score with 2:58 left on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard is 23-22. Shanley Deacons over the Moorhead Spuds.
Both teams seem a little bit not in sync.
Yeah, I would
both
agree.
their offenses are running a little bit clunky. And definitely the shots are not moving for either one of them.
Yep. I think both Shanley and Moorhead have had a couple backdoor cuts and try to move the ball, but I think there's just a lot of perimeter ball swing across the top and looking for those 3-point baskets.
Yeah, and offensive rebounds on both sides are low.
Yep.
So maybe this is what makes for an exciting game down the stretch, Carl. Is that what we're going to be looking for?
Yes, I think we'll have a good ball game here. We're trying to call it more even tonight. I think, Dan, it's hard not to pull for the Spuds, but we also want to be good supporters of our guests here tonight, the Shanley Deacons.
I welcome all the Deacon fans that are watching Spud TV, because we completely understand if you didn't want to drive over the river today. My gosh, it's awful. We're spoiled. It should be this way for like 2 more weeks, really.
We'll make it through. We'll make it through. No, we've got a lot of fans and parents and grandparents listening to the Saturday afternoon game, so it's great to have you with us. All right, 3 minutes left in the first half here. Again, Shanley up by 1, and Dylan Erholtz will inbound it to Jack Pollard. Shanley brings it up. Mackay Elmer playing solid man-to-man defense. Swings it over to the near side. Dylan Erholtz drives the baseline. Finds Emmett Kenny in the paint for a 2-point basket.
You see the Barracuda is back in there. He tried to get a stuff from behind. Couldn't quite reach it.
No. 25-22 Shanley Deacons. Trey Feeney at the top. Finds Almaty in the baseline. Good defense by Shanley, and they turn it over and transition into the offensive side of the court. Emmett Kenny goes for a right-hand layup, and he was blocked. I think that was Adam Jenkins.
Yeah, who was that?
I think it was Jenkins.
I think it was Barracuda. We're going to make that stick, Carl.
He'll wear that for the next 2 years.
Or another 5 minutes. It's going to go either way.
Trey Feeney with a strong move down the paint. Left-hand jumper off the glass is
Trey's
good.
been the most effective Spud at this point, as well as on the Deacon side to Kaiser, is kind of equaling him in the effort.
He's always in a good attack mode, looking for an opportunity to score. Holstein at the top, throws it over to Emmett Kenny for a 10-footer. He is...
Yeah, you got to love it when a big man can just turn around in the lane and pop those jumpers like
I'm sorry,
that.
that
That
was
is
Connor Kraft.
money when they can hit that.
That helps. Trey Feeney again attacking the rim, left-hand strong layup. The basket and the bonus. He will go to the line. Both Wallfalls in for the Spuds at this point, and Trey will be at the line for the bonus point. That would tie us up. Bonus shot's no good. Shanley on the rebound. 27-26, 1:20 left in the first half.
Shanley just keeps staying up by 1.
Yep,
They're staying consistently in the lead.
Oh, Emmett Kenny missed an opportunity down there in the baseline. Jack didn't see him. Connor Kraft looking for his shot, throws it up to number 14, Braden DeKaiser. Good defense there by Mackay Elmer for the Spuds with the pickoff and the steal, and now they attacks his lane. Oh boy, good left-hand driving layup.
That was great defense right there.
Good defense by the Deacons.
Yeah. That was Holstein on on that defensive move there. Oh, no. That was Kraft, I believe. Yeah, bad call.
All right, that was Kraft with the jumper. Looks like we've got a foul on 24, Brady Wallfall. Or excuse me, Dylan Erholtz. Wrong team, Dan.
Yeah, I was saying we have the ball, Carl.
Yeah, exactly. Good grief.
Put your glasses on. I can't read the numbers right now. I think we're up here too high.
All right, 3-point basket attempt by Brady Wallfall. No good. Shanley.
It's never good when the Spuds collide and the ball squirts the other way.
Right.
That's not what
10 seconds left here. Obviously, Shanley's going to wait for their shot. Elmore's playing man-to-man defense there, and he is called for a personal foul reach.
For some reason, Mackay decided to just go out there and pretty much mug him at the top there.
Yeah. Not quite sure why he fouled with 6 seconds left, but. Deacons in 23. Connor Kraft with the shot, the basket, and the foul. Very aggressive attack
that
at
Kraft
the rim.
is, what's the word? Lanky, that Kraft is.
He's long.
Yeah, he's a very long
That's
player.
the basketball word, he's long.
I think his feet were at the free throw line and his fingers touched the rim at that point.
And the extra bonus for Connor Kraft is good. Spuds see if they can get a shot here with 2 seconds left. Brady Wallfall with the shot and just a bit short. The score at halftime between the Shanley Deacons and the Moorhead Spuds is Shanley 30 and the Spuds 26 on your Burt's Trucking Equipment halftime scoreboard. We'll take a break and be back with the second half right after this.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Burt's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Burt's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Friends at Muscatel Subaru. Halftime score is Shanley Deacons up 30-26 over the Moorhead Spuds. Been a good game so far, Dan.
Well, I would describe it as almost a huck and chuck first half is what we saw today. Both teams going back and forth, really putting up a lot of 3 points. Low percentage, I would say.
Yeah,
the first half went really quick.
Yeah.
It was just amazing. It was over. We got Deacons are up over the Spuds by 4 points. It's going to be interesting what kind of second half we're going to be looking at.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if either team can run more of a standard offense or do more out of transition. Just right now, it feels like there's a lot of dependency on either three-point baskets or drive down the lane. Moorhead leading scorers at halftime, Trey Feeney with 9, Brady Walthall with 9, and Mackay Elmore with 4. And on the Shanley Deacons side, DeKaiser with 8, Connor Kraft with 7, and Emmett Kenny with 6. Those are your scoring leaders. Both teams getting prepared for the second half here.
Thank you, everybody that's tuning in to Spud TV today. Both sides of the ball, Moorhead and Shanley Deacons. We're holding at a steady 8 below, Carl. I need to keep calling that out because I don't think I want to leave the gym after this game.
Moorhead Spuds won a hockey game 3-1 today.
What? When'd you hear that? That happened. That went down, huh?
That did happen.
By the way, Spuds.
I'm embarrassed. I don't know who they beat, though.
It's another hockey team. They were here? Was that?
They were.
I need to be more aware.
Yep, they were. I think Shanley will start its same starting lineup again. Number 25, Tyler Kraft. Number 20, Jack Polert. 14, Emmett Kenny.
It's fun to watch this number 23 Kraft play, being a sophomore. Watch him grow over the next couple of years. It's going to be fun.
Yep. Spuds starts Brady Walthall, Blake Walthall, Trey Feeney, Riley Swenson, and Mackay Elmore. That's your starting lineup for the first
Big
half.
Diesel down in the paint.
Yep. All right. Deacons on the offensive side with the three-point basket attempt, and good by Braden DeKaiser to start it off.
Shocker. He's going to set a tone right when the second half is starting.
Boy, I tell you, a quick
fun to
shot
see.
like that can really give a kid some confidence into the second half.
That affects the whole team.
Blake
Let's answer
Walthall
it.
from deep, no good on the three-point basket. Tyler Kraft brings it up for the Deacons. Emmett Kenny looking for his shot. Kraft again at the top. Mackay is playing good, strong man-to-man defense. Deacons throw it out of bounds. The Spuds will take it over.
Quickly, the Spuds find themselves down by 7. Didn't take long.
Mackay Elmore on the near side, up to Brady Walthall, and Trey Feeney looking for shot down the line. Baseline three-point jumper by Blake Walthall is no good. Emmett Kenny on the rebound. Pops it down to Jack Pollard on the baseline, no good. Moorhead on the offensive tack. Riley Swenson gives it off to Blake Walthall with a left-hand layup, just a bit short. Shanley on the rebound. Emmett Kenny was looking for a three-point shot there, passes it up over to Kraft.
I can feel the frustration for both coaches right now. The shots just are not dropping.
Yeah, the
Either
shooting
side.
percentage is just low on both sides.
You can't. I'm at the point where I'm holding my breath every time I see a shot go up, just to see if it'll go in.
Elmore takes it out for the Spuds and throws it into Trey Feeney. And the Moorhead Spuds will set up their offense. Elmore at the top with Kraft defending over to Blake Walthall. And a good motion here. Good open shot by Brady Walthall.
Brady had an opportunity to hit a little separation there. Took advantage of that like a Reddit user buying some GameStop shares.
Oh. Good motion there by the Spuds that time. Moorhead faithful, trying to bring some defensive energy to their team. Shanley with the shot down the lane, no good, and the Spuds take it over. Push it up on the offensive side. Blake Walthall finds Trey Feeney. He turns around, left-hand jumper, just bounces off. Rebound goes to number 23, Connor Kraft. Jack Pollard on the top. Stole by Brady Walthall and brings it up in transition for the Spuds across the timeline. Looking for an opportunity. Over to far side of the ball. Now swings it back. Mackay Elmore in the near side baseline. Trey Feeney. And a shot by Brady Walthall. No good. 3-point basket, and the rebound goes to Shanley Deacons. Shot by number 25, Tyler Kraft, is a good 2-point basket there. Shanley up 35-29, 14:55 remaining on the Bert's Truck Equipment scoreboard. Moorhead looking for their opportunity to score. Ball's on the far side. Blake Walthall, 3-point basket try, no good. Rebound by Riley Swenson, who kicks it over to a cutting Mackay Elmore for a right-hand spinning layup, a foul, and the basket. How about that, Dan?
I think that's the first little bit of like pure energy we've seen out of the Spuds, maybe the whole game. We actually saw some emotion with that hard drive by Mackay.
Mackay's a tough player. I just like watching Mackay.
Yep.
He is a solid little point guard. He has no problems going down into the lane, and he's competitive as heck. So.
He's got an interesting little drive when he goes in hard. He wraps the ball against his chest, and then it pops out somehow like he's a tube of toothpaste. Bang.
And the bonus point is good for Mackay Elmore. All right, Shanley's lead is cut to 3 with 14:40 remaining in the second half. Shanley moving the ball around, moves it to the baseline. Number 23, Connor Kraft, is defended there. Adam Jenkins got a hand on it.
I think the Barracuda got a piece of that.
The Jenk. Out to Belinda Almaty, floating right-hand runner.
See a little bit of motion from Spuds going on.
In the
now.
paint, I think we've got some momentum happening here on the orange.
Well, now we're back to that Deacon 1-point lead again.
Right.
That we're used to in the first half. Deacon's holding tough.
Backdoor cut to Emmett Kenny, who then kicks it out for a 3-point attempt for number 15 to Kaiser, but that's no good. And
that's a greased pig. Did you see that, Carl? It was all over the place.
Dan's proverbial greased pig.
That was the greased pig at that point. Just grab the ball, people.
Brady Walthall looking for a shot between the legs out to Trey Feeney. And Mackay Elmore finds Adam Jenkins in the baseline. Spuds cutting down the lane. Trey Feeney with the runner. And we have a 36-35 lead by the Moorhead Spuds with 13:33 left in the second half.
Is this the first lead the Spuds have seen tonight?
I believe it is their first lead.
Let's see how the Deacons can answer this. They're not going to go back.
They got the talent to do it. That is 23. Is that Connor Kraft?
There's that long sophomore again.
A miss, and then he gets his own rebound, and he is up.
Fun to see.
Yep, he's a good player. Spuds will need to have an answer for that. Belinda Almaty on the far wing. 3-point attempt, no good. Connor Kraft with the rebound.
He's on both sides. There we go.
Up to Emmett McKinney. Back to Kraft at the free throw line extended. Emmett Kenny down to Connor Kraft. He's pushing on Trey Feeney there, trying to get his shot. Nice rebound by Adam Jenkins.
Trey's not happy with it. He had some things to say.
A little spice in the game, huh?
Spice, a little frustration.
Adam Jenkins tried to push it up to Mackay Elmore there to get a bit of a fast break going, but we lost the handle and ball's out of bounds, and the Shanley Deacons will take it over on offense.
I think Mackay wanted a call there, but they weren't having it.
Right. Braden DeKaiser goes in, looking for his 2-point basket,
that
but
was Oscar worthy.
Mackay Elmore is there to take the charge.
There you go.
Well done, Mackay, number 10 for the Spuds. All right, 12:28 left in the Bert's Trucking Equipment scoreboard.
Look at that, Carl. The Deacons are up by 1. Oh, what do we got?
Got a turnover and a travel by Belinda Almaty. I think he was looking for his pass, and he lost track of his feet.
Ever lose track of your feet, Carl? Ever happened to you?
I lose my keys quite regularly.
Oh, well, feet, keys. Yeah, tomato, tomato. Let's see how that works.
Timeout here.
Well, the gameplay has kind of remained consistent, Carl.
Yep. We had a little momentum going there for the Spuds for a bit, but it feels like that has balanced out.
We're going to still blame it on a Saturday afternoon.
That's right. Coach Matt Ellingson coaching up his guys, trying to be able to identify how they're both going to stop the Deacons on the defensive end and then set up their half-court offense. In terms of scoring, it looks like Brady with 12, Brady Walthall, and Trey Feeney with 11 at this point.
You know, for as limited as we're allowed to have the crowds, we do have quite a bit of people here on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, lots of parents here, which is good to see. And we've got also the JV and B squad and 9th grade teams are obviously here as well. So a little energy in the gym on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have the hand jive going in the background, which
is my favorite.
All right, Shanley brings it up. Ball stopped at the top of the key. Turnover, near turnover by Shanley. Blake Walthall had a potential nice steal there. Deacons get it back
Coming
again,
in
but
the
then
lane
travel.
fast.
Yep.
Good idea, Deacons. Just rushed through that a little too hard.
Spuds will take it over on offense. Belinda Almani on the far side hands it off to Blake Walthall, who loses it off his knee. Ball goes back to Shanley. Emmett Kenny brings it up for the Deacons, defended by Belinda Almani. Near side here, dumps it down into Connor Kraft, who then throws it over to Holstein. Free throw line extended. Shot by, I think that was that Carter Jager?
I think it was it on Jink? Yeah, it was on Adam. I saw a hand just basically grab his arm. Hard to get away with that.
Yeah, foul on Adam Jenkins, that's his first. I will say not a lot of fouling though in either the first or the second half. Spuds have one team foul now, and Shanley's got
both
two.
sides are losing the ball before the foul can happen.
A lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
All right, 39-36, Deacons over the Spuds. Spuds have the ball. Looking for a high post pick here by Adam Jenkins. Belinda Almati drives it down the lane, tries to kick it out for Trey Feeney, but just was a bad pass. Trey couldn't handle it, went out of bounds. Ball will go over to Shanley.
If it was playing croquet, that was a wonderful shot.
Right
between the legs. What do you call those things, a wicket? Trey was the wicket. Oh,
wow.
No
driving,
foul called.
Yeah, hard driving layup there by Emmett Kenny, but was defended.
Spuds might have gotten away with one there.
No call. Spuds bring it up on offense. Trey Feeney looking for his shot or pass and just couldn't find the handle. Ball out of bounds, but it'll remain with Spuds. Makai Elmore and Brady Walthall in for the Spuds. Replace David Lindell.
Makai fresh off the bruises he just got from that charge call. Good to see him back in the game.
Elmore will take the ball out of bounds, throws it into Blake, and out to Brady on the perimeter. Trey Feeney with a long three-point range, 3-4 beat back. Yep.
I think it was next to RDO's new offices, that one.
Emmett Kenny driving down the lane finds Connor Kraft for the two-point basket, and the Deacons go up 41-36. Spuds, three-point basket from the far right-hand side from Blake.
Blake's been looking to hit that rainbow all night.
Yep. Gets that really nice set shot off to the right. When he gets the space and the timing, he's a high-percentage three-ball shooter.
All the three balls. Oh, look who's just walked in on our left, former Moorhead High basketball coach.
All right.
Tyler Borman is in the house.
Coach
cheer on
Borman.
the Spuds.
He transitioned over to be the head coach for the Concordia Cobbers.
Concordia Cobbers. Do you know much about the Cobbers, Carl?
A little.
Do you?
Spuds have a busy week coming up here on Tuesday, I believe. They're off to Brainerd, and then next Saturday, a home game against Fargo South. So a lot of basketball in the next
Good
week.
to see.
Lots of fun.
I got the big diesel coming back in.
Yeah, Coach Ellingson really mixes up, I think, Riley and Adam quite well. And then Trey plays, so many different positions. He can play a wing, he can play a post. So Matt has that ability to.
I think he's the enforcer of the Moorhead Spuds team, more than likely. Fight down in the lane.
Have that ability. All right, Shanley will take the ball out of bounds in the backcourt. Looks like Moorhead's going to apply a 1-2 half-court trap
this
here.
is interesting to see. Time to put a little pressure.
See if this can get the ball turned over, and it does. The trapping offense. Shanley tries to get it to the middle, and they turn it over. Moorhead in transition on offense. Swing it around to the far side. Blake Walthall to Brady Walthall. And a deep three by Brady, and it's good. Spuds go up 42-41 on the Burt's Trucking Equipment
It's hard
scoreboard.
to believe that their sweet spot might be 5 feet away from the three-point line.
That was a deep one. And
I can't throw the ball that far.
Spuds come again on the half-court trap, but Shanley passes out of it. Three-point attempt by Dylan Erholtz. That was Connor Kraft. Sorry, Shanley fans.
As long as you're sincere with your apologies, Carl, I think we're going to be fine this
I'd like to
evening.
get it right.
That's right. It's always a one-point game. We got the Spuds up on top now.
Yeah, tight match the whole way. All right, Mackay Elmore brings it up, sets up the Spuds offense. Riley Swenson's playing a high post here. Oh, they've got two high posts. Cutters off the top. Far right. Spuds swing it back to the left to Blake. Off to Brady. And Mackay at the top. Good action here. Spuds are trying to continue to have motion. Trey Feeney down the lane. Tries to kick it out. Just can't seem to find
Look at the
handle
hands
here.
of Walthall.
Yep. Moorhead timeout to preserve possession. Dan, I got to ask you, I never understand why we do that. So many coaches will take a timeout just to preserve possession. And I don't know, I think your timeouts are more important than that in some. Depends on the time of the second half.
Yeah, I would put that, but a one-point game, every possession is very important.
Yep.
Save that now. If there was a 10-point difference at that degree, no.
All right.
Calling a timeout there, probably not. But yeah, I think the way that this game's been going back and forth, yeah, take that call. I always find it hilarious that in our day, let's not age ourselves. I think if a player in the varsity level had called a timeout, I think we would have just had a very stern spoken to.
Yeah, that wasn't the culture back in the in the days when there was no light or running water.
Yeah, I mean, I used to invite kids over and I'd say we had indoor plumbing.
There you go.
Great. That's how I got friends.
No, but you're right. I think with the tight game, every possession does make a difference. I just always think those timeouts, you need them in the last minute to minute and a half to be able to set up a play. But
smart players, though. I mean,
yep.
Just the awareness of where they are and what they're doing.
So the Spuds remain or keep possession here. Trey Feeney will take it out. Throws it in the backcourt for Mackay Elmore to set up the Spuds offense. Two high posts here. This is new. So Riley and Trey are playing right at the free throw line. And then we're doing some they're doing some cutting off of those two posts. There's Trey coming up to be in the paint. He throws it out.
Deacons are just smothering any Spud that goes into the lane. Right
Deacons
now.
play solid man-to-man defense. Right there. Very little separation.
Yeah. You're not going to get in there, Trey.
Here's Brady on the three-point ball, and that's good. Well, we live by the three and die by the three. That's
Absolutely.
For sure. All right, Deacons in their offensive set. Holstein on the left-hand far wing, looking for DeKaiser. He's not there. Kraft at the top, and DeKaiser again in control. Spuds bench is encouraging their teammates on. Tyler Kraft, three-point attempt there by number 24, Dylan Orholtz. And I missed it, Dan. Who scored that basket?
I think my mic went dead there for a little bit.
Moving right along. All right. Shanley's playing high man-to-man defense there. Makai Elmore with the three-point basket from the side, or attempt. Riley Swenson with the rebound. Second attempt here for the Spuds.
It's always frustrating when you have the position for a rebound and the ball bounces 20 feet away from you.
Yep.
As a big man myself, I always found that to be true.
All right, Spuds looking for an opportunity here. 7 minutes left in the second half.
Oh, I didn't know what he was doing there.
Riley Swenson with the three-point attempt, short. And the Deacons on the rebound. DeKaiser brings it up on the left-hand side. Throws it down to Kraft for
That is
three.
a clutch shot.
That keeps it tight. Tied game, 45-45 on the Birch Trucking Equipment scoreboard.
See Tyler Kraft nail
left.
that three. Oh, what's going on? A little confusion on the court.
Adam Jenkins in for the Spuds. Jack Polert and Emmett Kenny in for the Deacons. Moorhead will take it out on the baseline. Makai Elmore looking for an option. Finds Brady Walthall for a three-point basket. No good. Rebound to Kaiser. Tyler Kraft with a three-point attempt. Oh, and he's fouled. Adam Jenkins catches him on the wrist for the three-point foul. He'll get 3 chances at the line.
They're kind of forcing Brady to shoot those really deep threes, which is a pretty good strategy by the Deacons right now. He's not able to penetrate very hard, so he's having to take an extra step backwards, it feels.
First foul shot is good by Tyler Kraft. 6'3" junior guard. Second is good as well. 47-45 Spuds, and the last free throw attempt here. Third free throw is good. Tyler Kraft hits all 3 on the 3-ball attempt. Spuds pass it up to Adam Jenkins, who had a notion for a stuff there, but he got fouled from behind, couldn't finish it, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That ball got down there in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
You got a big man like that, just throw it as high as you can.
First shot for Adam just rattles out. Adam moves well for his size. He's usually got fresh legs and good bounce. Second foul shot is good.
Boy, he's 6'7", and weighs 85 pounds. Is that what the stat is on that kid?
No. He's putting some weight on. Shanley up 48-46, and they have possession. Kraft at the top of the key. Tipped away by Brady Walthall, and the Spuds will take possession, looking for a transition opportunity here. Shanley gets back in transition, but Brady takes a running jumper at the line. No good.
I was talking to the refs there, didn't get the call. I didn't see it myself either.
Jack Pollard, long 3-ball. No good. Rebound by Blake Walthall. And Mackay on the far side wing setting up the Spud offense. 6:25 remaining. Trey Feeney backdoor cut to Mackay Elmore. Just wasn't there. Adam Jenkins with the ball. Now he kicks it out to the top again. Trey Feeney looking to penetrate. Aggressive attacking move. High off the backboard. No good.
More of the same, Carl. More of the same.
Jack
tries
Pollard,
again.
another shot. No good. Adam Jenkins with the rebound.
I think both coaches are going to have shooting drills coming up here.
Right. Ooh, really good drive down the left-hand lane by Brady Walthall. No good, but he is fouled. Will go to the line for 2 shots. Fouls on Jack Pollard. First free throw is a miss by Brady. Belinda Almaty in for the Spuds. Second shot up and good. 48-47. 1-point game again, Dan. You're calling it.
Oh, it's just continuous. We should just start scoring 1-0.
Yep.
Why keep counting up?
Shanley dumps it down into Kraft, the big guy.
Thought number 10 might have had a piece of that, but
Connor Kraft,
is
2-point
smooth.
basket. He's got 15 points on the night here.
It's fun to watch.
Yep. Trey Feeney over to Makai Elmore. Spud's looking for an opportunity to score here. Adam Jenkins goes up for the high point pick, and Makai drives down the lane, couldn't make it. No good. Deacons on the rebound. But Trey Feeney with a steal. Moorhead up on the fast break. Makai Elmore with the layup, no good. Damn, we just can't get the.
No.
Both teams just can't seem to get their layups in. Shanley on the offensive attack.
Yep, this game looks like my room when I was 7 years old. It was always a mess. Well, 12, 15. Didn't matter how old I was. I was a little bit of a slob, Carl.
Hey, always an opportunity to get better each day, right?
Right.
3-point attempt there. Connor Kraft is no good. Spuds on the rebound, bringing it back up. About 5 minutes left here. Shanley's up 50-47. Alamati to Makai Elmore. Down, dumps it into Adam Jenkins. The give and go. Makai Elmore driving up the lane for the attempt. No good, but he is fouled and go to the line.
Well, the Spuds are taking a strategy just to take it to the hoop. Now what's backfiring on them is that free throw percentage, like the shot percentage, is just as low.
I agree, though. I think they are trying to dumping it down in and do some.
You saw the strategy change here about 3 minutes ago.
Makai's first shot, free throw is good.
Somebody's phone was ringing, trying to draw Makai off a little bit there. Totally intentional, I'm sure.
Second free throw up and good for Makai Elmore. 1 point game.
That. Yep, we're back. Deacons up by 1.
Coach Ellingson imploring his guys along here to get a stop. Shanley Deacons on the offensive side. Driving down the lane is 15, Braden DeKaiser. Looking for a teammate for a shot here. Good motion. Shanley's moving the ball around the wing.
That's going
DeKaiser for a three-point
it looked really
basket. No good, right? Belinda Alamati finds the ball and gathers it in. Moves the Spuds up into their offense.
Well, we're down to the 4-minute mark here, Carl.
Yep. Okay, we've got 2 posts at the free throw line again, and we've got guards flying off the corners. 3-point ball by Brady Walthall, no good. Rebound by Shanley, and they'll move it up into offense. Jack Pollard picked off by the Spuds, but just couldn't convert. Again, Pollard on the near side, throws it up to Emmett Kenny for a 2-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Makai Elmore. Spuds moving it up in offense.
That was good height by Trey on that one. Just knocked it out of Kaiser's hands, I think.
All right, again, 2 posts on the free throw line with picks off of both sides. Looks like Brady was going to dump it down into Trey, but he decided against it. Alamati on the far side wing. Brady Walthall at the top. Thought about a 3-point dinger, decided to pass on it.
DeKaiser's playing really good defense on Trey, not really giving him an opportunity. Yep.
Looks like we got a timeout.
Coach has no choice. Got to figure this out. Deacons holding tough.
All right, 1-point game again. Deacons up 50-49 over the Moorhead Spuds. I think there's about 3 minutes left in the game. I think it's going to come right down to it, Dan. I don't think this is going to be a blowout either way.
No. Hard to believe that any team's going to win by high margin at this point.
Nope. Spuds only have 2 team fouls. Shanley has 8. So
but the refs are kind of like, why call it when neither team seems to be able to control their possession anyway? Shovel your walk today, Carl? Did you go outside?
I didn't have any need to shovel my walk, Dan. I try to keep on top of it each day.
Good. I'm proud of you. This would not be the time to be getting behind on your driveway.
No, but our little dog Thor sure did go out and in quickly during his to do what he needed to do during this cold weather.
I think my dog actually swore at me this morning when I said go out.
They give you that look, like
I'm not sure what he said to me, but it wasn't polite.
Here. All right, 3 minutes left here in the contest. Got a good one between the Shanley Deacons and the Moorhead Spuds. And a little queen in the background.
3:09 on the clock. This is going to go fast.
Yep. All right, Elmore brings it across the timeline. Shanley applies good man-to-man defense. Feeney backdoor cut to Brady. Walthall just can't seem to finish there, and Shanley picks it up on the rebound. Throws it into the front court for Kaiser. Over to Jack Pollard. He takes the two-point baseline. Didn't make it, but Shanley gets the rebound.
Grab that ball, Spuds. You're just batting it around like your volleyball.
Kaiser up to Kraft for a shot, no good. Adam Jenkins on the rebound.
Barracuda, hang on to that.
Coach Ellingson wanted a reach-in foul there. Didn't get it from the refs. Mackay Elmore sets up the Moorhead offense. Here comes Trey driving down the lane. Jump stop.
That was a Superman land. Did you see that?
Two-footed jump stop. Brady looking for some separation there, off to Adam Jenkins. Spud's definitely looking for a backdoor give and go, but Shanley's playing really solid man-to-man defense with their hands in the passing lanes. Trey Feeney throws it over to Adam Jenkins, who goes up for a two-point basket, but is blocked and fouled. And he'll go to the line. 2 minutes left. Adam Jenkins going to have 2 shots.
Good to see Jenkins go up there strong, take the foul.
Right. Yeah, I think every game I watch Adam, he's getting a little stronger and stronger in each game with his hands. Beginning of the year, I think he had some trouble catching and gathering, but he's making progress. He's got a really nice touch for a big guy. I jinxed him there. First shot is no good.
You got to stop talking through his backswing there, Carl.
Right. Tyler Kraft in for Shanley.
I think you pulled a Noonan on him on that one.
Second shot, free throw is good. See, I didn't make a mention about that.
There you go.
All right, tie game, 2 minutes left. Moorhead and Shanley. Lots of energy in the gym. Kaiser baseline drive. Mackay Elmer playing good man defense. Tyler Kraft down the lane, throws it out to Emmett Kenny looking for a shot. And he takes one just inside the three-point line for a two-point basket.
That jumper has been working for him all evening.
Yeah, good athlete, good shooter. Two-point lead here for Shanley. 1:43 left in the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. Well, we can't have more than probably a possession or two on each side here, Dan.
It's winding down.
Each possession will matter. Coach Ellingson working with his assistant coaches there to bring in the plays, both offensive and defensive side. Maybe not known by all of our listeners, but Matt Ellingson, our head coach, the head coach for Moorhead in his first year, and he was a very, very successful point guard here at Moorhead in his high school days, and then went on and played at Concordia College. So great to have him running the Spuds program here.
Do you know much about Concordia College, Carl?
I'm familiar. I am familiar.
Good. It's a college just right up the road, I hear.
All right, here we go. 1:43 left to the finish.
Buck 43.
Shanley's up 52-50. Moorhead will have the ball. Trey Feeney will inbound to Mackay Elmore. Shanley hasn't put on the full court press tonight, but boy, they play man-to-man extended. Right there, you can even see it. Kraft with a hand jab on Mackay Elmore. Brady Walthall looking for an opportunity down in the corner. Tried to throw it in to Trey Feeney, but just couldn't get it in there, but he was fouled. And again, Moorhead will be able to get their 2 shots and the bonus. Yep. First shot for Trey Feeney on the bonus is good. 52-51, Shanley. Belinda Almaty will come in for Blake Walthall. Second shot for Feeney rattles in and out, and Shanley remains with a 1-point lead here, Dan.
1-point lead.
Minute and a half
the
left.
Deacons. Consistent they are.
This is fun. Good high school basketball game. Emmett Kenny with the ball, looking for Kraft. Really good defense by the Spuds. Jack Pollard on the wing, dumps it down into Connor Kraft. Shanley moving the ball around, looking for their shot and burning some time here.
He's wide open.
Yep, DeKaiser drives in the lane. That's Emma Kenny, I'm sorry, with a
Look
right-hand
at
layup.
Elmore.
The miss. Good defense there by
Smaller
Mackay.
guys gets the rebound.
All right, Spuds on the offensive
Mackay's
side of the
going
court.
in.
Here comes Mackay Elmore on a drive, no good. Not a foul. Shanley will keep the ball back again. Tyler Kraft brings it up.
We got 42 seconds on the clock.
Brady Walthall with a foul to stop the clock and put Kraft at the line. Oh, no, they're not in the bonus yet.
No.
Moorhead's only got 3 team fouls. Yep. Blake back in for the Spuds. Adam Jenkins will sit. All right, 40 seconds left. Belinda Almaty trying to play solid man defense there. He tips it out of bounds from Kraft. Was looking for his offense to set it up, but
just got to remind Spuds, there's no reason to panic here. Just play tight defense, get that rebound.
Yeah,
I mean,
37.
The shot percentage is definitely playing in the advantage of both sides right now.
All right, Shanley. Oh, Shanley was trying to throw it in there. McKinney was looking for an inbound pass, and Brady
that was a little bit of
kicked
a soccer game on the far side of the court.
All right, back in. McKinney looking for a teammate, and he finds
there's no
Tyler
foul.
Kraft.
It's a tight call. What do we got for fouls here? Oh, we got plenty to give.
Spuds only have 14 fouls. Yep. Shanley's at 10. All right, McKinney again finds DeKaiser in the backcourt, and he'll bring it up. Kai Elmore playing strong defense there.
Tight D.
Good steal by Belinda Almaty, and he goes in for the 2-point basket. And we've got a 53-52 Moorhead lead over Shanley right now.
This is the
21
loudest any
seconds
crowd
left.
has been this evening.
DeKaiser down on the block, guarded by Mackay Elmore. And DeKaiser goes in for a 2-point basket. Shanley's up 54-53, 10 seconds left here. Brady Walthall with the handles, and Coach Matt Ellingson will take a timeout with 6.2 seconds left in the game.
Well, this is fun, Carl.
Absolutely,
6 seconds.
This is great.
Look at the score. It's a 1-point Deacon lead.
Well, what do you think? You want to make a prediction? What is this offense play going to look like for the Spuds?
I should never predict anything if I know anything in my life, Carl.
I think Trey's going to take the ball out, is going to be my guess. A wing like that, you want him as your quarterback. Get it?
Well, the fair bet is they're going to put a Walthall on a 3-point
Yep, I think
shot.
Blake or Brady, unless that's the decoy. But I think that's what you'll find is they'll run off of a post.
I'm hoping to see
look for
Trey
an
down
open
low.
two.
Hoping to see Trey down low and put it in strong.
You have to imagine that's what Shanley's looking for, is to keep the hands up in the passing lanes and keep the ball out of either Blake or Brady's hands. Yeah, that's a good way to end the Saturday here with a game here in the Moorhead Gym. We're just about wrapping it up. 1-point game. 6.2 seconds left. Shanley's up 54-53. Here we go. All right, I called it right here. Trey's taking the ball out of bounds. We got 5 guards in for Moorhead. And Shanley is hanging back, just trying to make sure they... Brady Walthall with the 3-point basket.
Okay.
Wow, free throw, 3-point basket. He's about 6 points or 6 feet behind the line. Amazing.
That was not your typical 3-point shot there.
Just ice cold water running in those veins. Great shot, Brady Walthall.
It makes me cold looking at him.
Wow, that was impressive. That was great.
I'll tell you, from his release, it didn't seem like it was going in. But that was nothing but net.
Just a really smooth release. Sure frustrating for the Shanley Deacons fans. They had a great lead here tonight. But we still have some time left here. 56-54.
They can easily answer this.
Right, exactly.
There's a lot of time on the clock.
Yep. Great shot there, though. Takes some significant confidence just to pull from that distance, doesn't it, with that much time left?
I'm really glad it wasn't me.
Good shooters. I always say good shooters in basketball and really good golfers, they have short memories. If you miss, they never remember that miss. That's always the next shot they can't wait to take, and I think that's what both Blake and Brady have, good short memories. All right, Adam Jenkins in for the Spuds, definitely for rebounding purposes here, no doubt.
You know, that was the type of athlete, you have those athletes that want the ball in those crunch times, I wasn't that.
I was happy to cheer from the sidelines.
Absolutely. There was many better players, and to see them perform like that, it's fun.
All right, Shanley's going to take it out under their own basket. 3.7 left, and like you say, Dan, they still
There's
have
a lot of time here.
3.7. You can certainly get it up the court and get a shot off here. Emmett Kenny half-court shot down to Connor Kraft, but Trey Feeney tips it away. 1.2 seconds left. De Kaiser with the last shot, no good. Spuds win.
That's their second win on the season.
Second win.
Deacons played tough all game. It was great. Watch them go down and play Spuds hard today.
Great basketball game this afternoon between the Moorhead Spuds and the Shanley Deacons. Final score, 0.0 time left on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. 56 points for the Moorhead Spuds and 52 for our guests, the Shanley Deacons, this afternoon. Great game on both team sides and entertaining basketball. Dan, thanks for the time this afternoon.
Thank you, Carl.
Thanks for everybody on the Spuds TV coverage here. Our friends at Muscatel Subaru, grateful for that. And until next time, we'll sign off. Spuds